So to get started with this look, I'm going with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I want to use this before I use foundation, of course, to set the base and make sure that it is a very smooth surface to work with. So I'm just running that over with my fingers. And I just wanted to show you guys the inspiration picture that I have. This is what I'm going to be going off of and referring back to whenever I get lost and I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's the picture right there. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. foundation today in the shade Pearl. That is the lightest shade that I could find in e.l.f. I wanted to use foundation instead of a body paint or cream face makeup or like Halloween makeup so that it would blend out perfectly, and the products that I would use on top of that would work just as well. Now that I have applied the foundation and built it up to the coverage that I want, I am applying the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Vanilla. And it's just as bright as the foundation that I used, so it would work perfectly, and there's no discoloration with the two colors on the face. Next, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair to set that concealer under the eye. Now I'm just going in with a big fluffy brush and dipping into that Fair Loose Finishing Powder to set all over the face, just to prep for the next steps that I'm going to do. Now I'm going to start contouring the face, and I'm going in with this Maybelline New York. It's actually an eyeshadow, but I'm using it as contour, and it's in the shade Night Sky. And I'm just going to be taking an angled brush and going up against the cheekbones to make that sunken in face to make it dark. Now that I have finished contouring, I will be taking my beauty blender and I'm going to be dipping into that Fair Loose setting powder, and I'm just going to be taking it right underneath the contour just to carve it out and bake right underneath, just to give it that sharp look. Now I'm transitioning into the eye makeup, and I'm just showing you that I'm going to be using the James Charles palette with the shade Spooky for the brows, and I honestly didn't know what direction I was going to go with the brows, so I just dipped into my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade and started to darken up her brows. Then to darken up her brows, I decided to dip into the Spooky shade in James Charles palette and tap that all over the pomade that I had used previously, just to start making it darker. After I finished the brows, I really did not like the outcome, so I just decided to move on to the eye color. And I dipped into my NYX Professional Makeup eyeshadow primer. It's in the shade White, and I'm just setting that onto your eyelid with the Morphe M421 brush. Now I'll be dipping into the shade Skip in James Charles's palette, and I'm going to be taking a flat-headed brush and tapping it right onto her lid. This shade of pink is so perfect for this look, and it also resembles the pink that is in my reference picture for this look. So here, as you can see, I brought the eyeshadow below her eye, if that makes sense. Yeah, to make a little swoop look, just like the reference picture. And I'm just working in with that same color. Also with this step, to make the shadows and the more sunken in look for the skull eyes, I'm going in with the shades Love That and Single, and of course the Spooky. I know you can't see, but right now I am using the shade Spooky, which is the black, to make the outside of the eye. And I'm just going in a swooping motion. I know I'm jumping around a lot, but here I went back to the brows and I thought of the greatest idea I could ever think of, and I went in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean to just darken her brows up the way that I wanted it, and it came out exactly the way that I wanted it to be. So yes, that's what I used to make her brows look very dark. And to set that product, I'm going to be using the brush R32 from Morphe and dipping into Spooky and patting that onto her eyebrow just to be sure that it's set in place. For the design on the nose, I'm going to be using the product Maybelline New York Eye Studio Gel Liner. And I'm using the brush that it comes with in the packaging to make these detailed designs. So here I was attempting to create the floral prints, and I'm going into the Miron palette to use my cream products, and as you can see, it is not working out. I came to the conclusion that the girl in the picture most likely used stickers for the floral prints, so we just stopped trying and moved on. To draw the black detailing, I switched to my eyeliner because I was getting very frustrated with the gel liner and the brush that I was using. I wanted to be more precise and not so messy looking. For the lip color, I just used a very bright pink lipstick, and then I'm going in with the black shade Spooky just to make it dark in the inside of the mouth. Here I decided to add some pizzazz with some purple gems that I had. I got them at Hobby Lobby, and I was just applying them wherever I thought would look cute. I only applied 4, not so much around the face. I'm just doing some final touches and darkening up some things that I wanted darkened up. And I also did not catch this on video, but I added on some silver outlining from my Miron palette just to add some pizzazz to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video.